Now, yes, right, Dana?
Yes, teacher, I'm not
Yes.
Dana, but yes.
Okay, let's start again. Sorry. Painful.
Miss, we copy this presentation.
Yeah, if you want, you can take notes. Well, we are gonna continue with our agenda. As I was telling you before, here we have a welcome. So, boys and girls, good morning, everyone. I'm teacher Jamilet for the new students. I'm gonna be your English teacher during this process. It's a pleasure for me to be here with you again. And we are gonna continue with our social emotional content. For this social emotional content, I'm gonna present you a motivational video. Watch carefully, and then you are gonna tell me what you understand about it. Pay attention and watch the next video.
Señor, ya lo inició, se congeló la pantalla.
It already started. Well, tell me, what do you understand about this video presentation?
Señor, mi el video se me
Está
actualizaba
trabado,
cada
así
3
que no puede
segundos.
ver nada.
Nothing.
No se vio nada.
Nothing. I couldn't see nothing.
Y no se oye nada.
You couldn't see nothing about the video.
Yes, it was charging.
Yeah, I
No,
see
señor, y
that
tampoco se oía.
too little. It's like
Miss, you can see.
Okay, Dana, tell me, Dana.
but teacher is I see the video, but
Uh-huh.
it's
Tell
like
me.
es como que está pausado, entonces solo
I see that in parts.
picture, in parts.
Not all the video, but in parts.
In parts. But you understand something about it.
Nothing,
No,
teacher.
I only see the ants.
Don't see nothing.
Okay. So I'm gonna improve this kind of problems because this video was too slow. So we are gonna continue with our objective. This is our objective, to introduce the short history as a literary genre. Then the content, the storyteller. This is the storyteller content. Now I have some questions for you. This is a warm-up activity. I have some questions for you. If you want to participate, turn on your microphone and answer the questions. The first, as you can see in the presentation, we say, mention some stories you liked as a child. For example, TV series, movies, books, etc. Who wants to tell me what are the stories you like as a child? For this, you can include
Barbie. I like
Barbies.
Barbie.
What else? What else? Tell me, mention.
I like
Brave.
Barbies,
I don't
but I
know
still liking
this.
Barbie.
You still like Barbies.
Yes,
Okay.
and Peppa,
I don't
because
remember.
I see with my cousins.
Okay. What about TV series? What are the series you like
Jessie,
the most?
the Disney series.
Disney series.
I love it.
Yeah.
Those kind of
Love.
those kind of series. What else? What about movies? Mention some movies.
Brave.
The Avengers.
I like
The Avengers. What else?
I don't like Avengers.
K-dramas. Frozen.
Yes, K-dramas.
Frozen.
Yes, K-dramas.
Okay. Frozen.
Moana. I love it.
The
Moana.
Avengers, Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah, movies of Marvel.
Okay, excellent. Now, what about books? What are your favorite books? Or what
Books.
are the books you like the most? Dana is gonna say Harry Potter. Who else?
Es cierto, Dana siempre menciona Harry Potter.
Dana loves
I
Harry
have
Potter.
never
Love so much.
read them.
Okay, now let's
I
continue.
don't have a favorite book.
Dana likes this kind of books. So let's continue with the other equation we have in here. What made those stories enjoyable?
I think to make the histories enjoyable is I'm can identify with some characters in the story, and basically I'm feeling like I'm in the story. I'm this character. Yeah, I think this is to be funny for me.
Okay, excellent opinion, Dana. Somebody else? Somebody else wants to mention something about, you can include books, TV series, movies if you want. What made those kind of stories enjoyable? Nobody else is gonna say something? Okay, now we are gonna continue with question number 3. According to question number 3, we have this question. Do you still like the same kinds of stories?
Yes, I say
No.
that with Barbie.
Do you still like
I still
Barbies?
like the same kinds.
No,
But now I like
I'm very
police stories
Yeah.
or something else.
Well, thank you for the participations. Now we are gonna continue with this. Can you see this information?
yeah.
Okay.
Yes, about Saki.
About Saki. Yes, Saki. This is a short biography we are gonna read in this moment. But I need a participation. I need a volunteer to read this biography. Okay, do it. Christopher, okay, Christopher, you are gonna participate too. Okay.
Teacher,
Yeah?
who is he?
Saki is a famous writer. You are gonna know something about him.
Really?
Well, let me see. Christopher. Christopher, do you want to participate and read this biography?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Christopher, go.
Saki. Hector Hugh Munro, a British author known by the pseudonym Saki, was born in Akyab, Burma, after his mother's death in 1000. ¿Cómo era que se decía? No me acuerdo.
Okay, you have two options.
1172. His father sent him and his siblings to live with 2 aunts in England. As an adult, he worked as a columnist and foreign correspondent for various newspapers, in which he also published his short stories. He died in action as a soldier during World War I.
Okay, Christopher, thank you. Now, Emilio is gonna continue. Emilio, go. Emilio Morales. Among, you are gonna continue with this part. Among his most
important works are the anthologies Beats and Super Beats and the Scrolling of Clovis. The storytell is part of Beast and Super Beats. One of the main themes explored in the collection is the clash between the worlds of adults and children.
Thank you. Thank you for your participation. Now we are going to continue with our vocabulary words. As you can see here, we have some words, and I'm going to ask you something. Did you know or do you know all these words or are new for you?
New words.
Are new words for you,
new.
right?
Yes.
Yeah. And okay, I'm gonna talk about something related with these kind of words. In this level, 7th graders, you are gonna know a lot of new vocabulary. But you are gonna find these words on Spotlight Literature. Spotlight Literature. You are gonna find and you are gonna identify each of these words. But you are gonna say, teacher, I don't know what is the meaning of retort in Spanish or flicker in Spanish. Comments, for example, then we have pin, proud, pine for, still, lip, bound, mirror, glare, dissentient, and assail. These are new words for you. Now, I'm gonna tell you what is the meaning for these words. And also, I'm gonna mention something. In this level, you are not gonna traduct anything in Spanish. You are gonna look for the meanings in English. As an example, what is the meaning of retort? So you are gonna say, retort, I don't know the meaning in Spanish. Imagine if I say the meaning in English, it was difficult for me, or it's gonna be difficult for me. So we are gonna continue.
I read Myrtle and I think is what is significant in English is person to be so sad in every moment. I think this is the significant, but I don't.
Yeah. Now we are gonna continue with the next presentation related with Spotlight Literature. Let me see, I have in here. Wait me some seconds.
Pin is alfiler.
Yeah, that is the meaning in Spanish. Yes. Well, here we have Spotlight Literature. We are gonna read something about the storyteller. Wait some seconds. Wait some seconds. It's loading.
Yes, teacher, I see.
Yeah.
I see, teacher.
My internet is too slowly. So here we have the next presentation. Let me see. It's continue loading. Nancy, tell me, do you want to say something, Nancy? Well,
Yes, teacher.
uh-huh.
Teacher, I saw.
Now, can you see the screen? Can you see the screen now?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
excellent. This is the story related with a storyteller. Let me see. Well, well, the storyteller. So for this story, I need a lot of participants. Who wants to start?
Okay,
But before,
me.
okay, before to do this, I'm gonna mention something about these words. As you can see here, we have some orange words. Surgery, reluctantly, then we have, okay, you are gonna find a lot of words in orange colors. So, who is gonna start? Dana?
Me.
Dana, who?
I said
Okay,
me.
Avelar, okay, Avelar,
Yeah.
you are gonna read this one, the first paragraph.
Okay. Todo eso, wow.
The first paragraph until here.
At the point
Yes.
to and nearly in her head. It's like
Yes, tell me, Victoria.
I don't have that book.
Yeah, you don't have the books yet. In this period, we are gonna work in this, I'm gonna show you this book, and also in the guides, you are gonna find the screenshots for each content, because you don't have the spotlight literature yet.
Okay.
Okay, Abela, you are gonna start from here. It was a hot afternoon until each blow. Go.
okay. It was a hot afternoon after and the railway carriage wasn't correspondingly southerly, and the next stop at the temple come nearly the hour ahead. The occupants of the carriage were a small girl and a smaller girl and a small boy. An amount of belonging to the children occupied the one corner. Uh, a bachelor who was a stranger, stranger to their party, but the small girls and the small boy empath- empathetically,
Practically.
yeah, um, cup the cup the compartment, both
Compartment.
of compartment. Okay, both of the aunt and one, okay, and one the
And the children.
and yeah, the children were conventional and limited. President Way reminding uh, okay, reminding one of the attentions of the housefly that refused to be discordant. Most of the children, most of the aunts remarks the seemed to begin with done nearly all of the children remain began with wife. The bachelor,
Bachelor. Uh-huh.
bachelor, okay. said nothing to out aloud. Hasta ahí. O sigo.
Okay. Thank you, Abelar. Now, Dana, you raised your hand. Continue, Dana.
Yeah. Don't cry, don't scream, don't. As the small boy begins making the countdown of the sea, producing a cloud of dust at each blow. Come and look out the window, she added. The shield moved reluctantly to the window. Where those sheep behind drive out of that flight? He asked. I expect they are being driven to another field where there is more grass, said the aunt quickly. I continue?
Now, Jose Rigoberto. Thank you, Dana. Jose Rigoberto.
Come and look out of the window, she added. The child moved reluctantly to the window. Where those sheep behind drive out that field? He asked. Continue.
Yes, continue.
I expect there are being driven to another field where there is more grass, said the aunt quickly. But there is lots of grass in that field, protested the boy. There's nothing as blue grass there. There's lots of grass in that field. Perhaps the grass in the other field is better, suggested the aunt fatally.
Thank you, Rigoberto. Now, somebody else. Ramírez Hernández. No, Rigoberto, you are ready.
Teacher,
Yes.
I can read.
Do it.
Okay.
Here.
¿En qué parte se quedó?
Why is it better? This one. Why is it better?
Okay. Came the sweet, inevitable question. Oh, look at those cows, exclaimed the aunt. Nearly everything fell along the line has contained cows or bullocks. But she spoke and told she were drawing attention to already. Why is the glass in the other fight better? President Zero. The frown on the bachelor face was deepening to a scowl.
Now,
Continue?
Now, thank you. Now, who wants to continue?
Okay.
Let me see. Let me see who. Okay, Maria Soriano, sorry. Jimena, continue.
Okay. He was a hard, unsympathetic man. The aunt just in her mind. She was utterly unable to come to any satisfactory decision about the grass in the other field. The smaller girl created a diversion being to receive on the road to Mandalay. She only knew the first line, but she put her limit. Hasta ahí me quedo, teacher, es que know it to the fullest possible us. En el último punto me quedé.
Okay, thank you, Jimena. Now, who wants to continue? Who wants to continue? Let's see. Who else?
I can do it.
Do it. Do it.
She repeated the line over and over again in a dreamy, resolute, and very audible voice. It seemed to the bachelor as though Someone had a big leak in the ship, could not repeat the lie aloud 2,000 times without stopping. Whoever it was who had made the wager was likely to lose his bet. Come over, hear and listen to a story, said the aunt. When the bachelor had looked twice at her and once at the communication cord.
Thank you. Now, Christopher, you are raising your hand. So, Christopher,
¿Dónde siguen quedados, señor?
here, the children move here.
The children moved listlessly toward the aunt's end of the carriage. Evidently, her reputation as a storyteller did not rank high in their estimation.
Well, then we have 3 participants raising your hands. Now, continue. I can see who are the next students who wants to participate.
Me, teacher.
Okay.
But I don't see.
This one? In a low.
Okay. In a low, confidential voice, interrupt at frequent intervals by loud, petulant questions from her listeners. She began an enterprising and deplorably uninteresting story about a little girl who was good and made friends with everyone on account of her goodness, and was finally saved from a mad bull by a number of rescuers who admired her moral character.
Okay.
Continue.
We are gonna continue with Sarah. Thank you. Sarah, you are raising your hand. Sarah Denise.
Okay, teacher. Wouldn't they have saved her if she hadn't been good? Demanded the bigger of the small girls. It was exactly the question that the bachelor had wanted to ask. Continue.
Now, the last.
Well, yes, admit the aunt, lamely, but I don't think they would have run quite so fast to her help if they had not liked her so much.
Okay, this is the beginning of the storyteller. Now, as you can see here on this part, let me see, I'm gonna present you this. Here we have the meaning for these vocabulary words. What you are gonna do in this moment is take notes and write these meanings. You can see the meanings are in English. And in this part, we have the pronunciation, in this case, sultry. This is the correct pronunciation, sultry. Here we have the pronunciation. Then the next one, reluctantly. This is the correct pronunciation, reluctantly. Next, fatuously, swift, bullock. Bullock is not bullock, it's bullock. Try to say the pronunciation. How? Then we have unsatisfied, let me see this one. Unsympathetic, then diversion, where, let me see, listlessly, petulant, and the last is unenterprising. And what about the meanings in English? What is the meaning of sultry?
Very hot and humid.
Very hot and humid. This is the meaning for this word. As you can see, this is an adjective. Adjective. Here we have adjectives, verbs, nouns, adverbs. In this way, you are going to identify these words. Then, reluctantly is an adverb. What is the meaning?
In a unwilling manner.
Manner. You are going to say, teacher, but I don't understand what is the meaning of this in Spanish. Remember, in this level, you are not going to traduce anything in Spanish. You are going to think in English all the time. But if you want to look for the meaning in Spanish, you can do it, no problem. But in these classes, you are going to speak only in English all the time. Try to think in English all the time. At home, of course, if you want to go to the bathroom, let me see, Daniel, what are you doing, Daniel? You can do that, please.
¿Me?
No, señor, es que mojé el teléfono y se manchó.
Ah.
No sé cómo borrarlo. Vipi, mancho mal. ¿Cómo borro?
Daniel, thank you. You can do that,
Ya,
okay?
ya.
Be careful. Okay, thank you.
Es que me fui a lavar las manos.
Okay. Then we have the next word, fatuously. But there are some of you who knows the meaning of these words in Spanish. Someone tell me, teacher, the meaning of pin is, who mentioned this meaning? Pin. Well, if you want to take notes about the meaning of these words, you can do it. You can do it. Write these meanings in your notebook. And in the next class, we are going to continue with more equation discussions. In order you can participate and you can continue practicing English. What is your task? Your task is look for the meanings of these words. If you want to know the traduction in Spanish, you can do it. But remember, in these classes, you are gonna speak in English all the time. Any question, boys and girls? Any questions?
No.
No, teacher.
Clear?
No.
Okay, my dear boys and girls, this is all for today's class. We are gonna continue the next week on Tuesday. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye. Take care.
Los leí, no había como tenía teléfono y
Have a nice day.
computadora no los podía leer.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.
Bye,
See you.
teacher.
Bye. See you.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.
Bye,
See you.
teacher. Bye.
Adiós, teacher.
Bye. See you. Take care.
Bye, bye, señor. Bye, teacher.
Bye. See you.
Adiós,
Remember
señor.
English. Bye-bye. See you.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye. See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Teacher,
Yes.
¿le puedo preguntar en español, por favor?
Tell me. Tell me. But you have to practice English. But tell me. Alejandra, tell me.
Teacher, no puedo hablar inglés. No puedo hablar inglés.
Ah, ok.
Él se lo pregunté en español, dice, pero ya sí te va a hablar inglés.
Ah, ok. El libro lo vamos a necesitar para trabajar todas las clases.
Spotlight, yes, Spotlight, but in this period, you are not gonna have this book. just in the second period. You are gonna have a spotlight literature. For that reason, I'm gonna present you the virtual book.
Okay.
Virtual book.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. See you. Take care.
Adiós, teacher.
Bye. Bye-bye. See you.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye. See you.
Goodbye, teacher.
Bye-bye. See you.